I'm excited. Like, the work we put in the off season is something to get excited about. People that come in to watch us play, I think, we're going to shock a lot of people this year. Losing a lot of people and gaining some people back, it's going to be an experience for all of us, including the coaching staff, the seniors. So I'm excited, ready to go.
I think I've become a better leader on and off the court, just being able to direct guys and lead as an example as well. It's important for a team to have a leader or multiple leaders, and I think being able to lead these guys to, hopefully some championship, at least a championship game, is just, it's a beautiful thing.
4 years, flying. I mean, looking back, I feel like yesterday I was a freshman. So, just being a role model for these younger kids is certainly something that I value. And this team's been together the whole summer, the whole fall we played together, building that chemistry. I feel it's going to come a long way this season.
We're very athletic. We have a lot of quickness this year. We'll have a lot of speed. But we have a lot to replace. With the seniors that we lost last year, the scoring that we've lost last year, so we're going to have to be very defensively oriented and, really work to have the offense come along and hopefully be playing our best basketball come, February and tournament time.
We're here with Coach DeFazio. Coach, what about this brand new squad gets you excited and hyped for a new season?
We bring back some senior leadership and some experience, and we have some young guys who can really put the ball in the cup. So we have a nice mix of hungry new guys and some good experience coming back.
And what for this key matchup? What is circled on the team's points just to contain a team like Ridge?
Number 2, Luke Kreitz, their guard. He's an absolute stud. He's been, their best player for the last couple of years, and they go as he goes. I mean, they're a good basketball team, but he is, he's our key tonight.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
A rivalry that goes way back. The battle of the Red Devils between Hunterdon Central and Ridge. Hunterdon Central, a team that lost a lot. Schwartz gone, Landon Marsh gone. New guys step up. As for Ridge, Luke Kreitz and the Ridge Red Devils look to win the next, once again, season opener. Both starting fives for both teams going out soon. Brad Romano along with Renee Rincon. Renee, this should be a really good game.
Yeah, it's going to be a good game. Central has to come back. They've lost to Ridge in their last 5 matches, so Central really has a chip on the shoulder, and they have to get a win here tonight.
So Luke Kreitz just announced, as we said, a phenomenal player for this Ridge team. You see there, number 3, Josh Shapiro, 3 points per game last season as well. And there's number 12, Quinn Shefke, 8 points per game last season. He had 11 in the home opener against Central last year. There's number 22, Milan Burofkinen, a very tall player, 3 points per game last season. And last but certainly not least, number 24, Sid Narayanhatla, 5 points per game last season. Now for your Hunterdon Central Red Devils starting 5. A transfer from North Hunterdon, Gavin Baden. Coach DeFazio expects big things. A raw player, he says. Cameron Diogene, a leader on this team. He said that he thinks he's going to shock a lot of people this year with how Central is as a team. Tim D'Alessandro starting at shooting guard for the Red Devils, another senior leader on this team. He said 4 years flew by. Boy, they did. A good shooter for this Red Devils team. Keep an eye out on him. The big man up front, number 55, Wes Shirk, 12 points per game last season. He had 30 last year in one game. If he can use his aggressiveness in the post, he can be a solid player. So that's his starting 5 for both teams. And Renee, as we were saying, this Central team lost a lot. Matthew Schwartz and Landon Marsh gone. A lot of juniors on that bench are going to need to step up.
Yeah, juniors and even the sophomore, Gavin Bowden, he's got to step up tonight.
Yeah, and Renee, Gavin said that, Coach DeFazio said that Gavin is still raw, learning the game, and he has a Schwartz type of role where he's a slasher. He gets rebounds along the range. You get to think he's only a sophomore. He can get better. Yeah, and obviously he's going to be nervous tonight starting his first varsity game. It's going to be a really tough game for him, but he will have potential for the next 2 years to keep on starting for Hunterdon Central. And says that Coach DeFazio said he changed up the offense. It's a more motion-based offense to make it more 5-man. Last year was really based around Matthew Schwartz. So tip-off here between West and Bernofkin, and here we go. The Battle of the Red Devils, Central, Hunterdon Central versus Ridge. Season opener here at the field house. Luke Kreitz guarded by D'Alessandro. He's going to need to do a great job guarding him to screen. Now Wes and Timmy are on him. Maybe zone type of defense here. There's Naranab Hala. He's guarded by the transfer Gavin. There's Kreitz trying to get to the paint. D'Alessandro doing a good job defending. Looking to chew that on the clock. Back to Naranab Hala. There's Lofkin. It's a good matchup up in the paint. No shot clock layup here. That's no good. Easy rebound there for Malofkin, and gets that right away for a 2-0 Ridge start. Grimbaum almost loses it, and he does lose it, and that's a turnover and an easy layup there for the Ridge Red Devils, number 12. That's Quinn Nishevsky. A early 4-0 start for Ridge. And now Hunterdon Central looking to still get their first bucket. Here's Diogenes bringing it up. Guarded tightly. Gives it to Wes. Wes being doubled. See Wes up in the post. You have Timmy in the corner. There's the transfer, Gavin Baden. Right back to Grimbaum. Grimbaum fakes it. Passes out to Wes. Wes near the free throw line. And that's good. Wes Shirk, his first points of the game. It's 2 points for Wes. Look at this fast-paced offense. Fakes the jumper. Had an open look. It was. Shot attempt there. Defended well by Baden. Gets his own rebound. And that's good. That's once again Quinn Deshefke. He's got 4 early.
Yeah, you can see that they're already crashing the rebounds on the offensive side, Ridge, and that's already their second bucket just off crashing the rebounds.
Here's Shirk. Shirk in the really exterior. And he is going to get fouled there by number 22, Milan Bernofkin. Once again, Renee, that's a great matchup. Wes and Bernofkin, 2 tall guys that are going to go at it in the paint. I think that's a key matchup to how this game can turn out.
Yeah, and you can see that Ridge is already playing some really tight defense on all of Central's players as they get another poke out for another inbound.
Yeah, this Ridge team is really deep in depth. They are going to sub in a lot of guys in and out, and they defend really well. Something that Central's going to need to look out for. About 2 minutes gone by in this first quarter. Diogenes guarded by Naranab Hatla. There's Baden looking for Wes in the post. He's guarded well. Screen for Diogenes. Try to get an open look. There's Baden up near the post. Good pass to Wes, but Wes guarded well. Couldn't hang on to it, and that's going to be a turnover, and Ridge will have it. No, excuse me. It's a foul on the Red Devils. Early foul for Wes Shirk. Got to limit those fouls, especially early in this game. Here's Shirk, fakes the 3. He's going to drive, uses aggressiveness right to the basket, and Wes Shirk's got 4 early on. 2 buckets in a row for the Central Red Devils. There's number 3, Josh Shapiro. Kreitz, tough contested shot. No good, but Berlofican another rebound. And Baden last touched that, so it will go off of Ridge.
Yeah, and once again, as we just said, another offensive rebound for Ridge. Central has to keep on crashing their defensive rebounds just so this doesn't keep on happening.
There's Berlofkin, drives to the paint, good pass to Shapiro. Shapiro couldn't keep it. Right back to Berlofkin in the corner, his 3, no good. And the missed layup there by Naranab Hatla. And Central looking to tie this game up. Here's Diogenes going coast to coast, and he gets fouled there. And a really good drive by Diogenes. He's using his aggressiveness early on, Renee.
Yeah, and as you can tell, he just went over to the student section and hyped him up. He's getting really excited right now.
Yeah.
He's got to knock down these free throws just so Central could get the tie.
And we saw him pre-game. He was locked, and he looked ready for this game, and he's proving that right now. He averaged 8 points per game last season. We, HGTV, spoke to him, and he said he's excited. He's excited for the work they put in the offseason, and he believes they're going to shock a lot of people. A newer team will be an experience for everyone. So he thinks that they are going to shock a lot of people this season and be a very good team overall this year. There's a point for Cam Diogene on the free throw. That's his first.
And you could tell when Central's on offense that Ridge has circled Cam and Weston Shirk. Whenever they get the ball, Cam and West both get doubled, and they're always tightly defended. So,
yeah, 100%. Those two seem to be those marquee guys for the Red Devils. 2 free throws, both made by Diogene. Those are his first 2 points of the game. So now tied up, and look at this. Great defense by D'Alessandro Baden in the paint. Count the basket. And one for the transfer. Welcome to Hunterdon Central. Count the basket and one. Gavin Baden using his aggressiveness.
Amazing defense from Timmy D'Alessandro there to get the ball in the backcourt from Ridge, and then that leads to a great and one from Gavin Baden.
Yeah, and this guy's only a sophomore. He's coming from North Hunterdon. He's already in the starting lineup. He's very tall for his age as well. Great hustle, however, by D'Alessandro. The reason that play even happened, in my opinion. And Gavin Baden looking to get his 3rd point of the game, knocks down the free throw, and Central looks to be firing on all cylinders. A 9-6 lead in what was a 4-0 lead for Ridge. Here's Kreitz. Kreitz has nothing yet, but D'Alessandro reached in a bit too hard there. That's going to be his first foul of the game, and they got to be careful when guarding Kreitz because that's a player where he can easily be foulable. You're going to try to foul him because you don't want him to get to the paint.
Yeah, 19 points when Ridge played Central last year for Kreitz, and now he's looking to repeat that this year. But
drives out to the paint. There's number 0, Gabriel Kleib. In the corner, Shapiro. Back to Kreitz. D'Alessandro's done a great job guarding Kreitz so far. Just over 4 minutes left in this first quarter. Great defense here by the Red Devils. And he's going to step out. Gavin Baden playing phenomenal defense on Sidner Abhala. And that is a turnover for Ridge. And Central's firing on all cylinders. This defense looks very good. So Daniel Raffanello checking into the game. The junior averaged 2 points per game last season for the Ridge Red Devils. There's Diogene, had 2 free throws earlier on. There's Granbaum looking to get a first basket of the game. Tightly guarded Kreitz. And it looks like that foul is on Hunterdon Central. That's on D'Alessandro. You see number 11, Nick Vasquez, checking in. Rene Vasquez is a 3-sport athlete. He does football, basketball, and track. He's just a pure athlete in every single sport he plays. Has that 6-man role for now. You think maybe he can work his way up. He's a really good player, Rene.
Yeah, seeing him these last 2 years for Central, he's been really good off the bench. And now he's going to be a really important role for Hunterdon Central going into the season. Saw
West there missing the shot in the post. A tough miss there. You saw him. He was using that aggressiveness, able to get right off of the defender, just couldn't connect. And I believe that was a foul on the Red Devils. It was. So now Ridge will have it. 3:35 left. Shefke tosses it in. There's Cloud. Gabriel Cloud. Clive guarded tightly. Look at this defense by Diogene. He is all over him. He's playing great. Luke Kreitz, tough layup, almost an and one. And that was a phenomenal play by Kreitz because you have a big body in West Shirk right there. He used his aggressiveness to go right into him and get that foul. Almost had the and one too, and that's the plays that Kreitz can create. Yeah,
before that, Hunterdon Central was playing great defense on Kreitz, and even then they got a great contest on that shot, but unfortunate to get that foul call right there.
So 2 free throws for Kreitz. And he misses the first one.
Surprisingly a slow start from Kreitz.
Yeah.
As we said before, he dropped 19 points against them, against the Red Devils last year. So
last year in that home opener, played really good in the away game as well. Makes the second one, so that's the first point of the game for the senior and leader of this team, Luke Kreitz. 3 minutes left to play in this first quarter and what's been back and forth. Here's Vasquez. West is double, trying to get it out. Take the double off of him. You see, whenever West gets that ball, 2 defenders go right to him. Algene at the center. Oh, really good move to get right to the basket. Layup couldn't get in, though. And that was last touch by Ridge. So Central will keep it. Although the miss, that was a great play by Algene. Looked like he was going to go one way. Jab faked it the other way. Right up. Just kind of connected. Right back with it is Algene. There's Sandro. No subs in it but one for the Red Devils. That's Vasquez. Diogene in the post, trying to get it out to Shirk. He does. Screen by Shirk. Vasquez has it right back to Diogene. Mid-range jumper, cash money for Cam Diogene. That's his first bucket of the game. Had the 2 free throws. There's 4 points for him, and Central extends their lead.
Yeah, great shot from Diogene to get open right in the middle of the post.
Ooh, good pass out there to Cleve. Cleve's 3, bang, that's good. Gabriel Cleve, his first 3 points of the game, and now Ridge only right back down by 1.
Yeah, you could tell that Ridge was trying to run that play all game. They've had a man open in the corner, and now they finally got it to their number 0, who knocks it down for them.
That Gabriel Cleve, number 0. Good 3 there. Get Ridge right back into this game. Baden, good dribble move right to the basket, looking like a point guard, and he has got 5 points. Gavin Baden having a great start.
Yeah, already looking like a very impressive debut for Baden.
Yeah, 5 points for Baden so far, the 2 free throws, plus the 2 buckets there. Ooh, looks like a good bounce pass on Cleve, and that's going to be a foul on Shirk there. So Brady Bill coming into the game. The junior, obviously his brother Owen Bill, a very good Central football player. He's got a legacy to carry, Renee.
Yeah, he's got to stay focused for these next 2 years. Bill is a very prominent player, and he'll be very important for the next 2 years for Hunterdon Central.
Yeah, look at this, almost a turnover. It won't be. And Ridge capitalizes off that miscommunication. Shot's good. That's Jack Donnelly with his first 2 points. So Brady Bill coming in for Baden after an impressive start. Under a minute, Diogene, good pass to D'Alessandro. Try to get West in the paint, but good defense on him. It's a fight for it now. And that's a jump ball.
It'll stay with Central?
Yep, stay with Central at the jump ball. Good effort there by Shirk. He saw dive for the ball and was able to keep possession. A great job. Oh, not a good look there. D'Alessandro wasn't really open. See Cam saying, kind of to his chest, saying it was taking the blame for that one. So it will go Ridge's way now. Ridge looking to get the lead. The last time Ridge had the lead was when they were up 6-4 early on in this first quarter. Ever since then, it's been all Central Red Devils.
And now Grimbaum will come back in for D'Alessandro.
Yep, Grimbaum coming in. Just over 30 seconds. Ooh, good move there. Another good move right to the basket. Looks like a Euro step type of play. Just couldn't connect. Shirk gets the rebound. Now he's right back with it. Shirk, good pass to Grimbaum. Shirk's in the post. Cam, pump fakes the 3. Final 10 seconds. Have to think they're going to try to chew it out. But the Grimbaum has a wide open path. Passes it right back out to Brady Bill. Bill guarded tightly. Final 5 seconds here. Trying to get a shot off. Brady Bill at the buzzer. No good. Misses the 3. And a back and forth first quarter, Renee. We see Central have a 1-point lead as made it 13-12. A very good first quarter. We will be back. Here is some trivia. Stay tuned. And we're back here for the second quarter. It is Central and Ridge, the battle of the Red Devils in the season opener and home opener for Hunterdon Central. And at the end of the first quarter, it's Central 13, Ridge 12. Renee, Central looked really good. I want to point out Gavin Baden, the transfer sophomore, looked very good. An and one bucket and a 2-point play for Baden. He's looked really good, and he's only a sophomore.
Yeah, he already has 5 points, and as Coach DeFazio said, that he's going to be slashing, and those are where his 5 points came from, and it's going to be good for him. He's got 2 more seasons left with Central, and he's going to be playing like a Matt Schwartz role for these next 2 years.
Yeah, he's a slasher, and we saw that when he converted that and one. That one bucket he had, it looks like a point guard going in. But here is the start of the second quarter. It's 13-12. Ridge starts off with it. There's number 2, Luke Kreitz. Only has 1 point so far, but I may have just jinxed that and not. Misses the 3. Grimbaum tries to keep it in, and he's going to get fouled there. And that's not a foul you want if you're Ridge, because Grimbaum looked like he was going to step out of bounds, but Ridge unfortunately fouled him. So,
yeah, not the best foul for Ridge right there.
Only 9 seconds in to the second quarter. And now here comes Hunterdon Central. Here's Diogenes, the ball handler. He's been the primary ball handler. Baden on the screen. There's Grimbaum back to Shirk. Good ball movement by the Red Devils. Shirk trying to get into the paint, and he does, but he takes too many steps, and that's a travel. And that's really good defense on Shirk by number 23, Jack Donnelly.
Yeah, you can see that Donnelly, since the opening tip, he's been tight on Weston Shirk, and he's been trying to restrict his points, since they know that Weston Shirk's going to be a really important part of this Hunterdon Central team.
Here's Cleve. Cleve has 3 points. He banged a 3 earlier to get Ridge right back into this game. There's Kreitz. Guarded by the junior, Nick Vasquez. Shapiro passes it out in the post now. It's Ridge. And that's another one too many steps. So back-to-back travels for Central and Ridge. Back-to-back turnovers more specifically.
Yeah, you could tell that Coach DeFazio already has a game plan to restrict Kreitz, and now they have junior Nick Vasquez as their primary defender now that Timmy D'Alessandro's out.
Yeah, said in the pregame they got to shut down Kreitz, and they've been doing a good job at that. Vasquez, good drive to the basket. Oh, couldn't unfortunately make it. Had a lot of contact on that. Almost went in. Grimbaum on Cleve. Back out to Donnelly to Kreitz. Great defense by Nick Vasquez, and Baden recovers it, and that's going to be a whistle blown. Great effort by Gavin Baden to get that ball. More specifically, though, Nick Vasquez has had great defense on Kreitz. And that's a foul on Ridge.
A foul on Jack Donnelly.
Yep.
And yeah, once again, Nick Vasquez had a great defensive possession there, recovering the ball and drawing the foul.
Ooh, Grimbaum guarded tightly there by Kreitz. Here comes Luke Kreitz to the basket. Count it, and one for Luke Kreitz. The first bucket made for the senior, and that is now 4 for Kreitz. And just like that, Ridge has retaken the lead.
Yeah, you could tell that there was a small miscommunication there with Cam Diogene and Alec Grimbaum that led to the turnover. And then an unlucky 2 points from Kreitz with a great contest from Cam, but the unfortunate foul call too.
Yeah, Kreitz defended Grimbaum really well there. So 1 free throw for Kreitz. This would make it 5 points from him. Knocks it right down. Excuse me, that's 4 points for Luke Kreitz. So Ridge now with the lead. First time with the lead, it's 6-4, up by 2 only. Shirk in the paint. Grimbaum couldn't hold onto it. A good pass from Wes Shirk, though.
And once again, another turnover for the Red Devils. They have to look to restrict these so that Ridge doesn't keep getting these easy points.
So number 2 for the Red Devils, Finn Glennon, the sophomore coming in. And Renee, I saw Finn play in the JV game earlier, and he looked really good. Only a sophomore, getting some minutes on varsity. Let's see what he can do.
Yeah, really nice to see 2 potential great players for Hunterdon Central, Flynn Glennon and Gavin Baden.
Kreitz, 3-point attempt, no good. Good rebound by Baden. Diogene, he's on a fast break. He's guarded by Shapiro, passes it out to Vasquez. Vasquez on our left key. Now at the top. Shirk to Baden. Baden open for a sec, didn't take it. West guarded tight. There's the double. Good pass out to Baden, however. Baden holds on to it, and Ridge playing great defense.
Once again, tight defending on Weston Shirk. You can see that Coach DeFazio is trying to get him to be key points of the offense, but Ridge is doing a great job containing him so far.
Glennon out to Diogene. Oh, great crossover by Diogene, but he couldn't hang on to it. However, Ridge last touched it. Yeah, great crossover by Diogene. Unfortunately, almost a turnover. Central able to keep it. .5:14 left to play in the second quarter. It's a 2-point lead for Ridge.
Once again, almost a turnover for Central. They have to keep on holding onto the ball. They can't keep letting Ridge take the ball from them on offense.
Shirk for three, no good. And looks like maybe a foul on Ridge. I believe it's a foul on Ridge, yeah. They went right on to Cam Diogene. That's on number 3, Josh Shapiro. Yeah, he fell right on a timeout call, I believe, maybe almost the first timeout call of the game. And Renee, Central had that lead, had a really good lead at one point up 11-7, but Ridge has looked really good. And the main thing is Kreitz looks to be heating up. That and one he got with the foul on Cam Diogene was very good, and ever since then, the momentum's been on their side.
Yeah, both teams coming off to a somewhat slow start. It's a really low-scoring game so far, but Ridge does have the lead right now. Central looking to limit their turnovers and stop letting Ridge get some easy points.
Yeah, and for West Shirk, it's just been really hard for him. Every time he gets that ball, the double comes right to him. We saw him attempt a 3, and West can shoot too. He's a center that if he gets good looks at the 3, he can make them. That one did not go in. We will see if they go in soon, but it's a very low-scoring game. More so, there's been good defense, but there has been a lot of turnovers. We saw those back-to-back travels. We saw Cam have a good crossover that led to a turnover. So on both sides, the turnovers have been an issue.
Yeah, but Ridge coach Bill Lester has 100% circled Weston Shirk and made sure that he is contained on the offensive side every single second. Weston Shirk, whenever he gets the ball, it's automatically defenders on top of him. And they're doing a great job, as we said before, they're doing a great job defending him so far.
Yeah, so this Ridge team really deep. The last 5 meetings between Ridge and Central, Ridge has won all 5 of them. They beat them twice last year, and this is going to be only the first time. They're going to play them again. They're in the same division once again, so this won't be the last time that Central and Ridge meet. Next time will be at Ridge, however. Last season, Ridge with a record of 15-10, 5-4 in the Skyland Raritan. They got to the quarterfinals of the Somerset County tournament, lost to Hillsborough, and in stakes, they lost in the first round to Scotch Plains Fairwood, 40-33. A decent season last year for Ridge. Not as good as they usually do, but that's saying a lot. That 15-10 is still a decent record. Here's Shirk, right to Vasquez. Vasquez at the top of the key. We've seen him there a lot lately. Hasn't yet to score yet.
Vasquez getting a lot of key minutes here.
Here's Shirk in the post. Once again, there's the double. Just over 4:30 left in the second quarter. Glennon, good pass to Diogene. Almost had a good look. He still has it. He's guarded tightly in the post. Vasquez fakes the 3, drives back. Diogene wide open for 3. That's no good. A good look there, however. And here comes Ridge. In the paint, it's doubled. Right in the corner, there's Shapiro. His 3 off. It's a crucial miss for the Ridge Red Devils. Diogene on a fast break. Contact, it looks like.
Surprising no call there on Cam's drive. I really thought that was going to be a foul, but you could tell when Cam has the ball on a fast break, he looks to drive immediately and take on his defender.
Cam's getting really good looks the entire game. It's really just a matter of knocking those shots in. I believe once he does that, he's going to be very good in this game if he can do that. There's number 12, Quentin Shefke. Guarded by Diogene. Shefke doubled. Good pass to get it into the paint. And Shirk jumped and count the basket for Daniel Raffanello, his first 2 points.
Looks like another miscommunication on defense. That man was wide open under the basket, and that's really something Central has to limit on defense too.
Yeah, West just looks like he jumped a little too early for that one, and Raffanello capitalized off of that. That's Raffanello's first 2 points, and we're seeing a scoring drought here for the Central Red Devils. They got to get better on the offensive side like they were in that first quarter. Free throw by Raffanello, no good. Shapiro almost got the offensive rebound, but Central able to get it. Have not seen much of Baden as much as we did in that first quarter. Oh, good screen by Baden, though. Diogenes in the post. Back onto Vasquez. Takes another three. Floater game by Vasquez. That's good. His first 2 points of the game. A good floater there.
And the first 2 points for Hunterdon Central in a couple minutes, too.
Yeah, first points in a while. And now only trailing by 2. That could be a big momentum shifter for the Red Devils. 3-point attempt by Raffanello, and he is on fire. 5 points for Raffanello, and just like that, Ridge is up by 5. Baden passes it back out. Vasquez just had 2 points for the Red Devils. Oh, great defensive play. Can they keep it? They do. Ridge is firing on all cylinders, and that's a reaching on Diogenes. That's honestly maybe a bit smart of a foul. As you saw Ridge having that fast break, looks like they were going to go. Cam gets the foul, but almost maybe a good foul.
A very smart foul, I would say. They were about to have a 3-on-5 on defense, and Cam had to commit that foul just so they didn't get some easy fast break points right there.
Yeah, and Sam DeRogatis, the junior, coming in for West Shirk. The junior, seeing his first minutes of varsity. We'll see how he plays. Definitely could be a very good player for this team. Another player in that JV game looked really good. Christ 3-point attempt. That's off. Wow, Shapiro, great effort keeping that in. 3-point attempt. There's Klebe. Bangs another. That's 6 for Klebe. And Ridge is running away at the moment. The biggest lead of the game so far. A 23-15 lead for the Ridge Red Devils.
Yeah, you could tell when Hunterdon Central got 3 players out at the top of the key.
Yeah, another turnover here. Klebe just banged a 3 and gets another point. That's 8 for Gabe Klebe, and Ridge is up by double digits.
Surprising call by Coach DeFazio here, not wanting to call a timeout since Ridge is on a really strong run right now.
Grimbom, 3-point attack, bang! And that gets Central right back in. And a timeout called. Grimbom, the shooter, gets his first bucket of the game and gets the 3. And that's what Grimbom is best at doing, getting 3s and knocking them down. He does that there, and that was much needed because Ridge looked really good. Specifically, Renee, Gabe Klebe looked on fire, but Grimbom responds right back. But Central's got to just get better on offense. What Grimbom just did, they got to keep doing.
Yeah, really pivotal 3 right there. Alec Grimbom knew he had to make an important shot, and he gets it to go. Hunterdon Central needs to keep working on their offensive game, and they have to limit their turnovers if they want to win this game.
Yeah, you saw that turnover there, and that was what led the latest bucket by Rich to get there. Gabe Klebe converted off that turnover. Turnovers in the second quarter specifically have been a big problem for Hunterdon Central, and we've seen Gavin Baden's been slowed down a little in that first quarter. He looked red hot with 5 points. Since then, he's been disappearing due to that Ridge defense.
Yeah, and right now it looks like junior Kieran is about to come in and get ready for this last minute of the first half.
Yeah, number 24, Kieran Livingston, the junior, just like Alec, is a very good shooter. He's able to knock down 3s and keep doing that on a consistent basis, especially in those JV games last year. He was doing that phenomenally. Now on the varsity level, if he can keep doing that, him and Alec can be a great pair of shooters for this team.
Going to be an really important last minute of the half. Central has to play some great defense, and they have to get at least 1 bucket on the offensive end to try and get this game to a 2-possession lead for Ridge.
Kreitz, Brady Bill coming back into the game. Guarding Kreitz. Kreitz, deep three. That's off. Girogatis on the rebound. Just over a minute left to play in this second quarter. Central trailing. Algene, good spin move. Going to the paint. Gets the shot up, and great aggressiveness by Diogene, and he has 6.
Strong finish, exactly what Central needed.
Under a minute now, the Ridge Red Devils up by 5. Three-point attempt, not taken. Good pass out to Cleve. Cleve Grimbaum getting a great block there. It looks like Cleve was maybe going to get another 3. Grimbaum said not today. Swatted that out of there, and Grimbaum's been starting to heat up. So Nick Vasquez coming in for Cam Diogene in these last 31 seconds. A 5-point lead for Ridge. Kieran Livingston seeing his first minutes of the game. Able to get right past him. Looks like Ridge maybe going to wind down the clock here. The final 10 seconds of this second quarter. Final seconds here. Layup is good. Number 12, Quinn Dashevsky has 6. Final second, it's a turnover, and right at the buzzer, Quinn Dashevsky is on a roll. 8 points to get Ridge up by 9 at halftime. And a great ending for the Ridge Red Devils in a 29-20 game. Stay tuned. Interview Renee Rincon and to get Coach DeFazio. We'll be back to you here with second half coverage. The Battle Red Devils, Hunterdon Central and Ridge.
We're here with Coach DeFazio. Coach, poor last couple seconds for Hunterdon Central. How do you plan to bounce back in the second half?
Stop shooting ourselves in the foot.
And how do you plan to get Weston Shirk open? Because you could tell that Ridge has been playing some really strong defense on Wes and Cam Diogene. How do you plan to get them open and get them a couple shots in the second half?
Guys got to work to get open, and guys got to make better passes.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
This is the biggest graduating class we're trying to recover from. We graduated 17 wrestlers last year, and we lost 2 to injury from football. You're talking about almost half of our program from last year being gone. We are looking to reload. There's a lot of opportunity this year for the underclassmen. A lot of freshmen and sophomores who are going to be vying for spots in the lineup to try and pick up the slack and really fill in to make the next championship team here.
It's been phenomenal, like just learning how to work hard and increasing in discipline every single day and getting to know people and getting real close to them. Because when you're in here and working hard with people, you get close to them. So I made some good friends. It's been a good experience.
I just love wrestling, especially here, and it's great since day one. My freshman year, it's been this great intensity, great group of guys, great coaches, obviously. I just love to be here. We have a lot of potential. I think a lot of teams are going to underestimate us, and I think we're going to show a lot of people, like a lot of our younger talent, a lot of our coaches develop our kids pretty great. I think we'll still be in a lot better than people think we'll be.
It's definitely something really special that you can kind of only experience once. Like wrestling is it's a crazy sport and it's a lot of fun, even though it's a fight. You know, coming from that legacy, I guess, with my brother. You know, I'd definitely like to surpass him a little bit, but I've learned a lot just from seeing him wrestle and grow up here, and I know it's definitely a cool thing to be a part of. And I think they'll all kind of get that little bit of legacy just from being in the room.
That's the best part about it, the rich tradition here. The tradition continues. We continue to do what we've done since 1956. We're still one of the few programs in the entire country to have 1,000 team wins. It says a lot about the program. Since 1956, only one losing season, and the fact that we get second and third generations coming through this program, it says a lot about the tradition and rich history of our program.
We have about 6 girls that have experience, and then we have 6 that don't. So, we have both sides of the spectrum. So, I'm looking forward to it and see what kind of improvement we can get. My philosophy here is to make this team family-oriented. It's new. We have 12 girls out this year. I think last year they didn't have that luxury. Try to have some dual meets and try to move in a positive direction.
I feel like I've improved over the years, and I've definitely gotten more confident with my ability to wrestle and my ability to go onto the mat and give everyone a show. It comes with time and just motivation and just really wanting to be the best you can be and trying your hardest.
My family, they were a little iffy about it. My dad was sort of for it. He was like, yes, a contact sport, because I played like other sports in the past, but it was never a contact sport. And this is a pretty tough sport. My mom, she's still a little iffy about it, but I think they've grown to be more supportive because they see how much I like the sport.
Last year I was an underclassman, but I think my role has changed because now I'm a junior, so I am an upperclassman, and I just have to lead people like my teammates who ask for help or anyone who just needs an inspiration.
As a player, I've definitely gotten better, and I've listened to everything the coaches have said and what my teammates have told me, like the underclassmen and upperclassmen, because they're all here to help you, and I've definitely just grown as a person as well.
I've seen a lot of energy, especially from the younger girls, and just like they're excited to come out and play every day, and I feel like that's really going to help us in the long run. The leaders my sophomore year, they helped motivate us, and they were very personable. They were good leaders, so I've kind of taken those attributes and applied them to my leadership style, trying to be personal and become friends with the younger girls while also being a mentor and a leader and someone they can look up to.
They're hungry. We're very young. We had 2 new players, 1 transferred in and 1 moved in. So looking forward to seeing them play, obviously. And the biggest piece is to get the chemistry to come together. Very athletic. We have good size this year and 4 returning starters, which is good. It just feels fresh. Like they have lots of energy, and it seems like everyone wants the same thing. So it's really nice to be part of that.
I'm excited. Like, the work we put in the off season is something to get excited about. People that come in to watch us play, I think, we're going to shock a lot of people this year. Losing a lot of people and gaining some people back, it's going to be an experience for all of us, including the coaching staff, the seniors. So I'm excited. Ready to go.
I think I've become a better leader on and off the court, just being able to direct guys and lead as an example as well. It's important for a team to have a leader or multiple leaders, and I think being able to lead these guys to, hopefully some championship, at least a championship game, is just, it's a beautiful thing.
4 years flying. I mean, looking back, I feel like yesterday I was a freshman. So, just being a role model for these younger kids is certainly something that I value. And this team's been together the whole summer, the whole fall we played together, building that chemistry. I feel it's going to come a long way this season.
We're very athletic. We have a lot of quickness this year. We'll have a lot of speed. But we have a lot to replace. With the seniors that we lost last year, the scoring that we've lost last year, so we're going to have to be very defensively oriented and, really work to have the offense come along and hopefully be playing our best basketball come, February and tournament time.
It feels awesome. It's been a long wait, but I understand every other goalie's gone through this too. They have to wait 3 years, and once they're seniors, it's their net. We just leave it all out there. We learn valuable lessons too. Because from hockey, you learn valuable lessons you'll use throughout your whole life, and I think that's one of the biggest, most valuable things from hockey.
I think this year in specific, the team chemistry we have is really good. What we've done in the past few years has worked really well, but I think what we have this year that a lot of teams in the past didn't is chemistry. A lot of us have been playing together for years, specifically over the last few years. We've been able to mesh together, and I think that really comes together on the ice, and you'll see that throughout the season.
I think, first of all, we're all teammates on the ice, but off the ice too, we're all teammates. A lot of us have been playing for a long time, made a lot of friendships, and at the end of the day, we're all each other's friends. So what happens on the ice, we keep it on the ice, and then we'll fix our mistakes and we'll work them out. We're going to have some new blood coming into the team. We're also going to have some older guys that have hung around, know a thing or two, so I think it's a great opportunity to teach the younger kids some things we know and watch them improve as players.
We have a really good preseason. We have a really hard tryout. We have a lot of nice players coming back that are returning varsity players, but it's definitely a focus for us. But it's more focused on just getting them acclimated to what we want to do, play our system, define our culture a little bit more, and kind of go from there.
We're here with ex-star player for Hunterdon Central Red Devils, Matt Shorts. Matt, what do you think of the brand new squad?
I mean, first quarter showed a lot of good signs. Timmy was playing great defense on Kreitz. We were getting up and down the court. We kept it a close game. We had a rough little patch at the end of the second quarter, but so far so good. I think we can come back. As long as we don't give up a few threes and we start hitting shots, we've got to finish around the rim, I think we're going to be good.
And for your basketball career, the Hunterdon Central fans want to know, how's it been at James Madison University for your club season?
Yeah, I mean, it's been incredible. After playing 4 years here, I couldn't stop playing in college, and I learned a lot from my 4 years here, and it really translated to my game in college, and it's a lot of fun. It's still very competitive, and met a lot of new teammates, and it's fun getting with a new group of guys, but it all started here, and it's been a lot of fun.
All right, thank you, Matt.
We're back here for second half coverage, the home opener and season opener of the Hunterdon Central Red Devils in the Battle of the Red Devils between Central and Ridge is up by 9 at the end of the second quarter, a 29-20 lead, but it really shouldn't have been a 9-point lead right now, Renee. That turnover at the end of the game where Quinn Shefke got that basket, that was just a costly mistake by the Red Devils.
Yeah, obviously a costly mistake to now have Ridge going into the third period with a 9-point lead, and something that Central will have to tie back into with great defense and no turnovers.
100%. Now here is the start of the third quarter. It's Ridge and Central. Ridge up by 9. Here's Gavin Baden, has 5 on the game so far. Really lit up in that first quarter. Didn't see much of him in that second. Here's D'Alessandro, still looking to get a bucket. Here's Shirk. Shirk being doubled a lot this game. Grimbaum, and it's going to be the other way. It's a turnover for the Red Devils. I believe that was on D'Alessandro, and it'll be Ridge ball.
Yeah, an illegal screen from D'Alessandro here, and a really, really bad turnover just to start the half, because this is something that Central has to start quickly on, and just a turnover here will slow them down.
Yeah, and especially because they're down by 9. That was a much-needed possession of getting a bucket, because now Ridge could go up, and it looks like West got a block on Kreitz, but that was a very late foul call, Renee.
Yeah, I from here completely thought that was clean from Weston Shirk, but obviously a great cut from number 2 for Ridge, and now 2 shots for him.
Yeah, that was a very late call. You saw, we both thought West blocked that out of Kreitz, but a very late call leads to Kreitz getting 2 free throws. He has 4 on the game so far. This will make it 5. And he misses it. That's the second missed free throw of the game for Kreitz. Something to keep an eye on. He's got to make these free throws.
Some help there from the Hunterdon Central student section to get Kreitz not focused. And now his chance for his 5th point of the game.
Second free throw here. Misses both, and that's costly for Ridge. Still single digits now for the Red Devils. Baden driving to the basket. Good block there. And number 24, Sid now in a hot lob, but it's out of bounds, and it'll go Central's way. A good drive by Baden. What a good defensive play by Ridge. There's Shirk right to our right. Spin move in the post, getting guarded really tightly. West pump fakes, and that's going to be a reach and foul on Narinab Hatla.
Yeah, but on that inbound, Hunterdon Central ran a play to get Weston Shirk open and have an isolation play down low, but great defense again from Ridge to get the ball out of Weston Shirk's hands, and we'll see if they run the play again.
Just over a minute gone by. Diogene catch and shoot shot there, no good. Weston Shirk gets the rebound. Pump fakes it, puts it up, and that's good for Weston Shirk. His first bucket of the second half. That's 6 for him.
That's really exactly what Hunterdon Central needs right now.
Wide open three is good. First bucket for Sidner and Hatla. There was no defense there.
Some poor transition defense from Hunterdon Central there. They really, really need to get their heads in the game and start playing some really smart defense to get Ridge to stop scoring so much.
100%. He was wide open. I don't know what was really going on there. Baden in the corner. D'Alessandro. Looks like the defender tripped. Shirk three. No good. I'll try to get right back and get his own rebound. He can't. And Ridge up by 10. There's Shapiro. Shapiro taken away. And it looks like the ref signaled Ridge ball. Ball was tipped out by Central. Brady Bill coming in for Gavin Baden.
Yeah, but really in the beginning of the second half, Ridge is pushing the floor really fast, and they're trying to take advantage of the transition defense being played by Hunterdon Central.
3-point attempt there, no good. An Narinab Hatla. Central down by 10, needing a shot. Got Grimbaum in the corner, but Weston Shirk in the paint. Great aggressiveness to get the basket. That's 8 points for West Shirk, and a timeout called. And Renee, although Ridge down by 8, West Shirk has looked like a completely new player. We saw in that first half, he was guarded really tightly, and he couldn't really get his groove going, but it looks like he's got his groove going now.
Yeah, exactly what we asked Coach DeFazio about, how Hunterdon Central will get Weston Shirk open for some buckets. And right now, he's already got a couple points in the second half and is really forcing Hunterdon Central's comeback, which they are in dire need of.
Yeah, definitely. You know, West Shirk has been a big player for Central in 3 seasons. He's got time his sophomore year, his junior year, and now his senior year, looking to get that main role.
A very unstoppable force for Hunterdon Central. You can see that Ridge has been trying to play tight defense on him, and it worked in the first half, but now in the second half, Weston Shirk is putting up his shots even when he's contested, and they're going in. A great sign for Hunterdon Central.
5:46 left to play after that timeout called. You see DeFazio and Cam Diogene talking things over. Diogene has got 6 on the game so far. It is Ridge ball. Here's Kreitz. Gives it to Narinab Hatla. Good defense by Brady Bill. Staying with him. Wow, great defense by Brady Bill. That was the best defensive play I've seen this entire game. Even after that screen, he managed to stay with him the entire time and force that turnover.
Yeah, even from the inbound in Ridge's half of the court, Brady Bill is there the entire time and forces a great turnover from Hunterdon Central.
So a 32-24 lead now. Central trying to cut this lead, but there's Kreitz on the turnover. Picks it up a little late and misses the layup. But Milan Berhofkinen is right there to get the points back. And now, once again, right back up by 10. Shirk is open for 3. No good. That was an open look, and that would have been huge. And now Ridge driving right down. West Shirk, a good block.
Once again, Ridge trying to push the floor.
Yeah, and Cam is fouled hard there. Slow to get up. It looks like he just got hit a little hard. Right back up on his feet. A 10-point lead. It's unfortunate because Central looked like they had the momentum going, but that turnover that they had with Kreitz was really costly, and now they're right back to where they were. Daniel Raffanello coming in.
Sad sight to see Cam Diogene is holding on to his wrist.
Here's Diogene. Here's D'Alessandro, and that goes out.
Great defense on the cut from Timmy D'Alessandro there. Ridge really shut them down again.
So 4:38 left to play. Here's Shirk in the paint. Can't get it to go, and Milan Borofikin has played great defense. Klebe, really good move, and that's going to be a blocking foul on Diogene, and a lot of people think that should have been the charge.
Yeah, you have to agree with the ref's call there. Cam's feet were sliding, and that is a blocking foul, which will lead to 2 free throws for Ridge.
So 4:21, 2 free throws because Central, I believe, is in the bonus.
Cam is still holding his wrist. He does look hurt right now, but he's trying to keep playing for Hunterdon Central.
First free throw is good for Gabe Klebe. That's 9 points. A free throw here would make it 10. He's the leading scorer across the board. Second free throw is good. That's 10 points for Klebe. The sophomore only with 10 points on the game. And see Nick Vasquez soon to come in. A 12-point lead, the largest lead of the game. Brady Bill in the post. Not enough power on that shot, and D'Alessandro gets fouled there. Tipped that too hard, and looking for his first points of the game at the free throw line. Timmy D'Alessandro, the senior, one of the 4. Saw a little bit of time in varsity last season, Timmy D'Alessandro, but his first year of really getting that big role on a team. First free throw's good. First point of the game. And you see Nick Vasquez coming into the game, as well as number 13, Jake Springsteel, the junior, for Ridge. And Timmy makes both once again, back to a 10-point lead. And Renee, Ridge is up by a lot, but it seems like Central's just not going out of the game. They're still in this. They just got to get the lead back.
Yeah, every time Central gets a couple points, Ridge comes back and gets the same points, and now it's still a 10-point lead for Ridge, but Central really has to keep chipping and chipping to get this lead and tie the game at least.
3:40 left. Kreitz passes out to Klebe. Klebe's three-pointer, it's just short. And now Central looking to capitalize off of that. West in the paint, good cut. Can't get it to go. And Brady Bill gonna foul there.
And a necessary foul there from Brady Bill, trying to grab the offensive rebound, but once again, Weston Shirk is getting really well defended in the paint, and something Hunterdon Central has to look for is some more looks to other players, since they are trying to play such hard defense on West.
Yeah, 100%. West had a good cut there, just couldn't get it to go. Three-point attempt by Kreitz. Another missed three for Ridge. Raffanello able to get the rebound. Raffanello gonna get fouled by West Shirk. You see West's not happy about that. And now Raffanello gonna go to the line for 2. He's got 5 on the night. See Sam Diargades looking soon to check in. You think he might check in for Shirk. He's one of the bigger players on this team. So 2 free throws here for Raffanello.
You can tell that the Ridge head coach has been targeting Weston Shirk on defense just because West has a couple fouls right now. and now he's going to come out just because of his foul trouble.
Yeah, foul trouble for sure. So Diargada's coming in. The first free throw was good by Raffanello, so that's his 6th point of the game. Yeah, and in this situation, you can't keep West in with all the fouls that he has.
He's going to be an important player in the 4th quarter, and it's a good call by Coach DeFazio to get him out of here.
7 points for Raffanello. Yeah, Cam tried to pass that out. Not a good look there, and that's another turnover for Central. And ever since that 2nd quarter, turnovers, Central just has to limit them, and they can't. Miscommunication there. Ridge able to get it back. Clee passes it out. And he's back in the corner. And he's going to travel. A turnover for Ridge. And as just many turnovers as Central has, Ridge might have just as many. Thing is, Ridge is getting shots in and Central isn't.
Yeah, but that was good defense from Central there. Cleve did have an open shot, but it was shut down really fast, and that forced a turnover.
So Eugene checking out for Nick Vasquez. Vasquez has 2 in the game. And Eugene is over to our side. It looks like he might be getting taped up on that wrist. Might have hurt that pretty bad.
Yeah, as he was driving, he fell on his wrist, and ever since then, he's been holding it and in obvious pain.
Yeah, I have to hope he's okay because he's a big piece for the Central team. Oh, great cut by Vasquez, and is able to get the layup. A good bucket there by the junior. That's 4 for Vasquez on the night. Good cut to the basket there, and it's once again a 10-point lead for Ridge. Berlofakin couldn't get the layup, tightly guarded, stays on their side.
Derrigadas playing great defense there, but the Ridge coach did call an isolation for Milan, and that led to him being guarded directly by Derrigadas.
So Ridge keeps it. Deshefke guarded by Vasquez. Deshefke driving, and looks like it's going to be a foul on Derrigadas, and might not be because it looks like he had his hands right up. Wow, 4th personal.
Yeah, D'Alessandro trying to draw the charge there, but just couldn't set his feet in time. That leads to another block and another 2 free throws for Ridge.
Yeah, costly there, and that's 4 on D'Alessandro. 1 more and he's out. You have to think that he might get subbed out here. And yeah, you see Finn Glennon coming in. That was a missed free throw there. So Glennon coming in for Timmy. 4 fouls. You just got to keep him out.
The one thing that's really keeping Hunterdon Central in this game is Ridge's trouble making their free throws, and it's something that Hunterdon Central has to capitalize on the offensive end.
So free throw made there by number 12, Quinn Deshefke. 9 points for Deshefke. Diargades passes it to Grinbaum. Grinbaum has a 3 on the game. I can't get that one, just not enough power on that. And that went out of bounds, so Ridge will have it. An 11-point lead, looking to get the biggest lead of the game with 13. Oh, good pass into the corner. Brady Bill blocks that. Jumping right up. He has been phenomenal on defense today, Renee.
Yeah, Hunterdon Central knew that they were trying to hit the open man in the corner, and that led to Brady Bill getting a great block and a great read on Ridge's offense.
Yeah, 100%. That was a great effort by Brady Bill. Looks like a wide open look there for Springsteel. Could not get it. Just over a minute left in this 3rd quarter of play. Deshefke, great spin move, going to the basket, using his aggressiveness on Glennon, and he's got 11.
And now a 13-point lead for Ridge, something that Hunterdon Central will have to keep chipping away in the 4th quarter and the last minute of the 3rd.
Brady Bill going to the paint, getting the foul. Central now down by 13. These 2 free throws are costly. Readyville hasn't scored yet in this game. These would be his 2 first. Free throw, no good. Luke Kreitz and Sid now are in a hot lock coming in for Ridge. Spring Steele and Donnelly coming out.
Exactly what Coach DeFazio was looking for, just to shut down Luke Kreitz, and that's been the game plan, and it's been working so far, although Ridge does have a 13-point lead.
Yeah, it seems like Ridge's team is just so deep. Ridge player almost put it in for Central. Readyville misses the second free throw.
Just costly misses there. Hunterdon Central has to capitalize on free looks like that, and something that will really affect their comeback.
The chef key is him heating up in this third quarter, guarded by Finn Glennon.
Ridge trying to hold on to the ball for the last 30 seconds here.
Central is also just playing really good defense. Holding them tight. Definitely do not want to give up a bucket here. This is making a 15-point lead, a 16 if a 3 goes. Gabe Cleve, he's got 10. Final 5 seconds here. Brady Bill, good defense, fade away shot, no good. And that will do it for the third quarter. At the end, Ridge is up by 13 with a 41-28 lead. Quinn Neshefke heating up with 11 points. Raffanello has 6, and Gabriel Cleve, a good quarter there for him. It looks like Weston Shirk, Renee, really heated up in that third quarter. The issue is the foul trouble, not just him, Timmy as well.
Yeah, something that's really harming Central right now is having their 2 seniors out in the last couple minutes of that third period. They will be playing in the fourth period, obviously, but they will have to watch out for their fouls.
Yeah, definitely. And Timmy Del Sandro also having 4 is costly. The stats may not show it, but he's been very good defensively, especially early on in that game when he was on Kreitz. He was a big reason as to why Kreitz was not scoring. And you bring up a good point, Renee, because Central has stick to that game plan of locking down Kreitz, but this Ridge team is just so deep. You have so many players that are doing such a good job that it's just hard to stop this team as a whole.
Yeah, they're obviously winning on the offensive side, but what I believe is their most important advantage in this game has been their defense. Every time Hunterdon Central gets an open look below the basket, it's quickly shut down by Ridge and quickly forced out of the Hunterdon Central players' hands.
Yeah, 100%. So, start of the fourth quarter soon. It's 41-28. Not over yet, but Central's going to need to play very, very clean and a very good offensive game at the start of this fourth quarter.
What has been great to see is Brady Bill's defense. Yeah. He already has 2 blocks, and even on the offensive side, he got a great assist to Nick Vasquez in that third period.
Yeah, Brady Bill, another player. The stats may not show up, but defensively he's been phenomenal. So start of the fourth quarter here, Ridge will have it. And I think the ball bounced off of Cam Diogenes, so it will stay with Ridge.
Cam Diogenes making a fashion statement here with that taped up wrist. He's looking to come back after he landed awkwardly on his wrist and was obviously hurt in that third period.
Not his shoot. No, it looks like him actually is a shooting hand, so that's a little unfortunate. Kreitz.
Good defense.
Yeah,
and a
great
travel.
defense in the travel. That's great defense by Nick Vasquez.
On Ridge's best player.
Yeah. Kreitz only 4 points tonight, and 2 of them have come from free throws.
Great stop right there to start the fourth period from Nick Vasquez. Something very impressive to see.
Here's Georgadas. Back to Gavin Baden. Baden, good move to the basket, and it's going to be a foul.
Exactly what Hunterdon Central needs. They need to force these aggressive runs into the basket and draw fouls. Really good so far.
Yeah, definitely. So Gavin Baden going to the line, has 5 points. All those 5 points coming in the first quarter. Since then, has not been able to score. But these free throws could change that. First free throw for Gavin Baden is good. That's 6 for him. These free throws are very big. The first bucket of the game for Central in this fourth quarter. Baden looking to make it 7 points on the game. That's good. 7 points for Gavin Baden.
Crucial free throws there for the Red Devils.
So 41-30, now an 11-point lead for Ridge. Kreitz in the paint. Count it, and one for Luke Kreitz. A costly foul there for the Red Devils. And Kreitz now has 6 on the game, looking to make it 7.
Exactly what Hunterdon Central did not need after making 2 really clutch free throws. Kreitz comes in and gets an and one.
Just to make it a 14-point lead, the largest lead of the game. And Kreitz knocks that right down. That's 7 for the senior. Excuse me, that's 8 for Kreitz. Diogene guarded tightly. Working his way into the paint, passes it back out. Lennon pump fakes, passes it back out. Diogene, 3-point attempt, that's good. Cam Diogene getting a much-needed bucket for the Red Devils, and that's 9 on the game.
Great three-pointer there. Exactly what Hunterdon Central needs.
And now down by 11 again, it is Hunterdon Central. Need a stop on the offense for Ridge. Tough block by Finn Glennon, the sophomore. Great defensive play. Glennon, good pass to Diorgades, misses the layup, and that's so costly, Renee.
Yeah, great look for Hunterdon Central, but right now.
And that's an and one for Ridge. They thought it was a charging foul, and it's not. You can see all the Central players are not happy about that call. You see Sam, who looks like in perfect position for that charge.
Well, it looked like a great charge from here.
Yeah, it looks like a great charge from here. That was Quinn Deshefke on the end one.
But that's Central's 3rd time trying to draw a charge in the paint, and which led to some free throw attempts for Ridge.
And that's 13 on the game for Deshefke. This would make it 14.
Having a great game so far.
Yeah, 100%. Free throw attempt from Deshefke is good. That's 14 on the game. And a timeout call by Hunterdon Central and Renee. It's just unfortunate because every single time Central looks like they're going to get right back into this game, Ridge does. We will be back shortly. Stay tuned for some trivia. We're back here for 4th quarter action. It is Ridge and Central, the Battle of Red Devils, and it is a 47-33 lead for the Ridge Red Devils. And Renee, we were saying at the break that Central is keeping themselves in this game, but every time they get a good shot, Ridge just responds right back.
Yeah, Hunterdon Central just has to keep on getting these offensive points, but then when they get back on defense, they just need to get these important stops. It's what's going to get them a better chance to win this game.
Yeah, and that just wasn't a good pass, in my opinion. Weston Shirk was doubled right there. I think it was a good effort by Finn Glennon. The sophomore has had a good game.
It looks like Hunterdon Central is going to try and run a play to get Weston Shirk open under the basket because that's just what has been working in the second half so far.
Josh Shapiro coming in. No points yet in the game. Here's Shirk. Near the left paint, trying to work his way in. Guarded well. Diogene fakes the 3, drives back to Shirk. Trying to get Shirk looks in the paint once again. Fadeaway shot. That's no good. That's off. Now here comes Deshefke. He's had a great 4th quarter. There's Kreitz driving. Good pass there. But the layup just completely got flopped. What a whistle blown. And that looks to be a foul.
On Baden,
On Baden, yeah.
Great recovery there, but...
Oh, no.
Oh, no, yeah.
Fifth personal. I think that was, fifth personal.
Not on Baden. A great block there from Gavin Baden to recover and stop what was a wide open layup under the basket.
5:30 left to play. Oh, Glennon just couldn't keep on that. Great effort to keep that in by Glennon. That was a great effort there. Iogene, good way to work his way into the post. Uses the other hand to get the basket. That is 11 for Cam Diogene. He's leading in scoring for the Red Devils.
An amazing drive there from Cam Diogene.
And now a 12-point lead. Kreitz passes it out. 3-point here from Raffanello right down the middle. 9 points for Raffanello, and now a 15-point lead for Ridge.
Just some sloppy defense there from Hunterdon Central, and exactly what we were saying before, every time Hunterdon Central does get a great look and bucket.
Doesn't go, and Nick Vasquez, open look, couldn't convert that. That would have been big. Now here comes Ridge. Raffanello just scored a 3, guarded by Baden.
Ridge is already looking to run down the clock.
Yeah, 100%. Definitely what you want to do, in my opinion.
Timeout.
Timeout called by Ridge. Definitely want to talk things over. The biggest lead of the game so far, 15 points. So if you're Ridge, you definitely want to talk things over. And Renee, like you just said, if I'm them, I slow the clock down. You're already up by 15 with only 4:09 left to play in the entire game. You have to be smart with what you do here. You cannot allow Hunterdon Central to get right back into this game.
Yeah, it's going to be very hard to get Hunterdon Central back into this game with only 4 minutes to go and 15-point lead right now for Ridge. It's just something that Hunterdon Central have to talk over. Just forcing shots up on the offensive end is what Hunterdon Central will need to get back into this game.
Cam Diogene has had a very good game nonetheless on the game. 10 points for him. So 4:09 left. It's a 50-35 lead for Ridge.
Weston Shirk, Alec Grimbaum, and Timmy D'Alessandro, all senior starters who are on the bench right now.
Yeah, just not what you want. All of them in foul trouble, and I think that's a big reason as to why Ridge has his lead. I really think if all three of them were in right now, this could be a closer game. Ridge has it on offense. There's Naran Hatla. Good look. Couldn't get it. And last touch by Ridge. Central ball.
Good stop there, and Weston Shirk looks to come back in.
Yeah, smart. Giorgaz, however, played very solid defense, but with Weston Shirk, just that X factor of Hunterdon Central, you want him in this late game. There's Bill at the top of the key. Brady Bill. Good pass to Wes. Diogene with it. Screen. They got to hurry.
Great defense here from Ridge. Get the ball out of Weston Shirk and Nick Vasquez's hands.
Glennon almost lost it. Almost loses it again. Got to be careful there. They got to get something. The clock is going to keep ticking, down by 15.
Confusion here on the offensive end for Hunterdon Central.
Glennon driving. Brady Bill now has it. Glennon three-point attempt. Short, and just took too much time there. The Shefke driving to the basket. No one stopping him, and he's got 16 on the game. What a game he's having.
Great sequence there for Ridge. They got the stop on offense and then quickly ran the court.
Yeah, and look at the Shefke again. And that's going to be a backcourt violation.
Another forced turnover.
Yeah, not much Brady Bill can do there. Ball was already backcourt. And Ridge is just running away with this game now. Some subs for Ridge as well. See Finn Glennon coming out of the game for Alec Grimbaum. I could see DeFazio telling Finn, slow down. Just trying to give him advice there. 2:38 left. Ridge to inbound it. Kreitz, good spin move, reverse layup action.
Once
no good.
again, another blocking foul in the paint. What once again looked like Cam Diogene had his feet set. But
yeah, there's been a lot of those calls where they're trying to get their feet set for those charges. I think pretty much all of them have led to blocking, and now Cam has 3. The fouls for Central have been very costly in this game.
Very costly.
So Luke Kreitz going to go to the line for 2.
Ridge looks to extend the lead to 19 with these 2 free throws.
Kreitz has 7. Misses the free throw. Kreitz has missed a lot of free throws in this game. Josh Shapiro coming in. Ridge is a big lead, but if I'm Ridge's coach, Bill Lester, gotta work on free throws. It's been a costly thing because I think if Ridge were knocking down these free throws, they'd be up by even more. Kreitz makes the second, bounces back after that. That's 8 points for the senior. Diogene takes the 3. That's no good. Rebounded by Ridge. Had a good look there. 2 minutes left to play.
Finally
a charging foul call. That was Brady Bill that drew the charge. Another great defensive play. He has looked very good on defense the entire game. You see an entire new sub coming in. Finn Glennon, Kieran Livingston, Gavin Baden, Timmy D'Alessandro, and Sam DeRogatis all coming in. I think at DeFazio at this point, Ridge is down by a lot. Let's play the younger guys and see what they can do.
What does seem to be a pivotal point in practice for the Red Devils is these drawing charge fouls. It hasn't been working this game, but you could tell that whenever an opposition player drives, there are players there looking to draw the foul.
Oh, good move there by Finn Glennon, and Finn Glennon, the sophomore, gets his first points of the game. A good pass there as well. Makes it 53-37. 2 points for Finn Glennon. Oh, miscommunication there on Ridge. Raffanello passes that one out. Kieran Livingston saw some time earlier in the game. This is to D'Alessandro. He's got 4 fouls. Good move there. Couldn't convert. And now just over a minute left in this game. It's 53-37 Ridge.
Timeout for Ridge.
Yeah, timeout for Ridge with a minute left. It looks like that will do it. Still a minute time. We'll see what happens there. But Ridge will win this game. They will go to 1-0. Central to 0-1. The exact result of last year where Ridge beat Central in the home opener at home. And for Central, honestly, although a big lead for Ridge, they have not looked bad, especially on the defensive side. The main downfall has been turnovers. Not really in the first quarter with Central doing turnovers, and we saw how the game went. Central had a good lead. The turnovers came in right after that, and it has all been Ridge. The turnovers have been the story for Hunterdon Central.
Yeah, something Coach DeFazio will have to look at. Containing in practice is just keeping the ball on the offensive side. Hunterdon Central would be in a much better position if they just kept the ball and kept on trying to pass the ball around the key and get better looks on offense.
So a minute left to play, 53-37 Ridge. I'm glad I made a good bucket there earlier in the game. 1 minute left to go.
As you just said, Ridge is looking to get the win right here, but still a promising game from Hunterdon Central. They look like a strong team that can hold their own.
Yeah, only the first game of the season. Still plenty of basketball to go. They have a couple games going on during winter break. Final 50 seconds here. Ridge still has starters in the game. They double Kreitz, D'Alessandro, and DeGordis. DeRogatis. Kreitz has 8 tonight.
30 seconds to go.
Yeah, good defense by D'Alessandro, and that's a travel on Kreitz. Thought for a sec that would have been D'Alessandro's 5th, but the foul on Kreitz. It is Central ball with 28 seconds. See if they can just try to get anything at this point. Try to get another shot.
Although there have been a couple fouls called on Timmy D'Alessandro this game, he has shown that he's been great on defense, forcing a couple turnovers so far.
Glennon to Baden. Livingston in the corner. Final 15 seconds of play. Central Braves trying to get a shot off. Livingston, his 3-point attempt short. D'Alessandro grabs the rebound. Livingston going to try it again. And no good. And that will do it in the battle of the Red Devils. Ridge once again comes on top 53-37. Quinn Deshefke, a phenomenal game, 16 points. Gabriel Clive, 10 points as well. And Ridge's defense helped them in a big win, Renee. And Ridge looked really good all around.
Yeah, Hunterdon Central will have to learn from this game. They'll have to keep on keeping the ball on offense and having to stop turnovers on the offensive side too.
Yeah.
Something that Central will use to learn from for the rest of the season.
Yep, 100%. Cam Diogene looking good, 10 points. Weston Shirk, although foul trouble, looks good with 8. And that is going to do it for this broadcast. Stay tuned for girls basketball in their home opener on Thursday versus Rutgers Prep. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. We will see you next time here on HCTV.